Hi, I'm Mike.
I'm Eric, and this is First Class or Trash. And today we are reviewing a piece of Caraway direct mail. So, a lot to like about this piece. Really beautiful imagery throughout, really clear headline on the front there, QR code, as Mike was just showing on the piece. There's a unique promo code, it appears. So, it looks like they're digitally printing the unique promo codes in the piece. Save 10% site wide right there and on the top and in the front. And then as you get kind of on the inside of the piece, there's really nice icons, great testimonials, beautiful imagery throughout. So really digestible and helpful. So yeah, overall, I really like the piece. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, my first impression is you have the piece, right, Eric?
I do. Yeah, right here.
It's huge. I love that it's huge, a huge self mailer because when you start to unroll it, it's like it's in your face. I mean, you are like looking at it. It's almost like a poster.
Yeah, you're engulfed in it.
And when it's paired with this imagery, I mean, it just really sells the product. And this imagery right now, this style is it's so popular right now. If you notice, makeup brands and retail brands are all using this kind of stacked imagery, this hard shadow, and then this kind of more base background type of imagery on their products. And it just, I don't know, it just looks really good. It allows you to take in every piece individually, and then you also get to see how it all works together. And then a couple of really great things about it is you got your 10% offer, which is really great. You do have a promo code and a QR code, which is really important to get that attribution back from the piece. And then as you go inside, you have a nice customer quote. You can kind of see how the Caraway pots and pans are organized. So that's one of their main selling propositions is that you can organize the pans very easily. And then as you go inside, you kind of see these really great customer quotes of these 5 stars. So all in all, I have to say that this piece definitely is on the first class side for me. And I do have a couple of small little improvements, but what are your thoughts on the rating, Eric?
Yeah, I would say first class as well. I mean, I think you kind of nailed it. Like when you open up the piece, it's just huge. Like it like engulfs you and you have to pay attention to it. I also like, a lot of premium brands, they don't like to do discounts. They do 10% off here, but it's in a bunch of the panels of the piece and it really like drives home and it caught my attention. It's like, oh wow, they're offering a discount, the kind of brand that maybe they don't always do that. So yeah, for all the reasons you mentioned, I mean, beautiful imagery, great testimonials. It checks really all the boxes of what we look for in a strong piece of offline marketing. So yeah, kudos to them. I would definitely say first class.
Yeah, so first class from both Eric and I, but just a few little suggestions. Just make this piece a little bit stronger. I think adding an expiration date. Unless I'm missing it, I didn't see it, and if I didn't see it, it's not prominent enough. So it's 10% off. It's on every single panel. When you have an offer, add an expiration date. It hurts nothing and it only drives faster response rate. So definitely do that. They could kind of simplify the copy around some of the key benefits. I'm not saying that that copy is not valuable. I'm just wondering if you can get there faster. But all in all, I think that this piece does a really, really good job of selling the product, giving you reasons to buy it, and giving you visuals. And this is important to really understand what you're going to be receiving when you order from Caraway. So yeah, first class for me, and just again, love the large format.
Yeah, the one last point I was just going to make, and it's not anything related to the piece, is that, we've worked with other cookware brands in the past, and there's really not like a key trigger for when someone's going to want cookware. I would wonder how they're targeting the piece to reach the right person outside of just, they're affluent or maybe they're in certain areas of the country. So yeah, I would just be intrigued on like why outside of all of this beautiful imagery and great piece, like I'm buying now.
I love what you just said. Yeah, trigger-based mailers. I mean, that is so important. And to your point, if you recently had a baby, if you recently got married, if you recently moved into a new home, these are all really great triggers that you can use as a marketer to target new customers. And I remember when my wife and I first got married, one of our first purchases was new cookware. Where you can get that intent data and be able to capitalize on it and send offers out to it. Definitely do that. Life stage data is super important, and we highly recommend that here at the agency.
This has been another episode of First Class or Trash. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.